Hello students, I welcome you again to CMIS online classes. This is my second video for the students of standard 7. So in this video, we are again discussing about the same chapter 1 of our English grammar, the sentence. In our previous video, we discussed and understood phrases, clauses and sentences with their definitions and examples. We also understood the kinds of clauses and how to identify the kinds of clauses. Like clauses, there are two types of clauses, dependent clauses and independent clauses. So I also told you how to identify independent clauses and dependent clauses in sentences. Now today in this video, we are going to discuss about the kinds of sentences according to function. So there are four kinds of sentences according to functions. They are number A, assertive sentences or declarative sentences, number B, interrogative sentences, number C, imperative sentences, and number D, exclamatory sentences. So these are the four kinds of sentences according to functions. So functions means here the way how each kind of sentence or each sentence deliver a message or any kind of information, because the sentences delivers a kind of express a kind of message that each sentence conveys or delivers. So the kinds of messages, the kinds of information that each sentence conveys, according to that we have four main kinds of sentences. They are assertive or declarative sentences, interrogative sentences, imperative sentences, exclamatory sentences. Now we will understand each kind of sentence with their definition and examples, and we will be able to identify each kind of sentence without doing any kind of mistake. At first, we will discuss about assertive sentences or declarative sentences. These sentences express or delivers a kind of message or information in a straight or direct manner. So these sentences always end with full stop. So here I have written some examples on the board, like father wants me to become an IPS officer. So this sentence delivers or conveys some kind of information in a straight manner, so it is an assertive sentence. And another example, mathematics is not very tough to me. So this is also an assertive sentence, because it also delivers a kind of information in a straight manner. So now come to example number 3. Rishabh always carries an umbrella with him. So this is also an assertive sentence, because it also conveys an idea in a straight manner. So now come to the fourth example. She never speaks to strangers. So this is also an assertive sentence, because it also conveys some kind of information in a direct manner. So we have some differences with these examples. Let us see. So these what differences we do find in these examples are they are different within themselves. Why? Because assertive sentences are again classified into two more types. They are, one is affirmative sentences or positive sentences, and another is negative sentences. So what is affirmative sentence or positive sentence, or what is negative sentence? So affirmative sentences are also called positive sentences, because they give us positive information. But when we speak about negative sentences, they contain no, not, none, never, these kind of words with them. So here in these examples also we have some positive or affirmative assertive sentences and some negative affirmative sentence, negative assertive sentences. Like here, father wants me to become an IPS officer. So this is a positive information. So this is an assertive sentence. But what kind of assertive sentence? This is affirmative assertive sentence. Now when we go to next example, like father is mathematics is not very tough to me. So here this answer, this example contains not. So this is a negative sentence. Now come to example number 3. Rishabh always carries an umbrella with him. So here this also delivers a positive information. So this is also an assertive sentence. But what kind of assertive sentence? It is affirmative assertive sentence. But come to example number 4. She never speaks to stranger. So here if in affirmative sentence if we have always, and if you are changing that sentence into negative sentence, that negative word should be changed into never. Always will change into never if we change affirmative to negative sentence. Like he always waits for me. This is affirmative sentence. But if I say he never waits for me, this is negative sentence. Like something gives us positive sense. But if I say nothing gives us negative sense. Like something is left there. This is positive affirmative sentence. But if I say nothing is left there, this is negative sentence. So these are the examples of assertive sentences. I hope you have understood it very well. So assertive sentences, again I am telling you, assertive sentences end with full stop. They express a kind of a message, a kind of information, a kind of idea in a straight and direct manner. Again, assertive sentences can be classified into two more kinds. They are affirmative sentences, which are also called positive sentences, and another one is negative sentences. So negative sentences contain no, not, never, none, these expressions with them. Now we will discuss about interrogative sentences or question sentences. Interrogative sentences are also called question sentences because they ask us something. They ask us question for which we have to reply or we have to give answer. So questions are also sentences because we understand them and we give answers to those questions. So interrogative sentences end with question mark. Question sentences end with question mark because they are question. So again, when we discuss more about interrogative sentences, we have to understand that what are the other kinds of interrogative sentences or other kinds of questions. See, interrogative sentences can again be classified into three main kinds of question sentences. They are, one is WH questions. So WH questions means all those questions which are framed by using WH words. And verbal questions. Number two is verbal questions. Verbal questions are all those questions which are framed by using helping verbs, whether they are primary auxiliary or modal auxiliaries. All those questions framed by helping verbs or auxiliary verbs are called verbal questions. And now again, if we see these verbal questions, again verbal questions are of two types. They are yes or no questions, and another one is choice questions. Because whenever the questions are framed by using helping verbs, their answers may be given in yes or no statement. Otherwise, when we make questions by using modal auxiliaries, most of the questions are framed that there we get some options to choose, so that they are also called choice questions. Now come to another type of questions. They are tag questions. Tag questions are those kinds of questions which are framed to make a confirmation about the given statement, because whenever we make question sentences by using tags, at first we make statement and after that we make a question by using question tag. Question tags are framed by joining helping verbs and not together. This is negative question tags. See, whenever we are making questions by using question tags, first we have to make a statement. If the statement is positive, then the question tags become negative. Negative question tags means helping verbs plus not. That are the contraction form of helping verb or helping verbs and not. These things we will discuss more about when we come to our next chapter, which is transformation of sentences. Now, again, if the statements are negative, because we already know that sentences are positive and negative also. So, if the sentences give positive idea, then if you are making a tag question out of it, that question tag will be negative. If the statement is negative, the question tag is positive. In tag questions, if the statement is positive, then the question tags will be negative. If the statement is negative, then the question tag is positive. So let us take some examples I have written on the board here. See, what are they waiting for? This is also a question, and this question has been made by using what? WH words. There are so many WH words which we use to make questions, and all those questions which are framed by using WH words, they are called WH questions. Like what, when, why, where, who, whom, whose, how, all these are WH words, and all these words we use to make questions, and all those questions made by using WH words are called WH questions. Now come to here, another example, example number 2, are they waiting for me? So this question we have made by using helping verb are here, primary auxiliary. So, are they waiting for me? The answer may be yes or no. So, here this question is also yes or no question, but other than that, we have to identify them as verbal question, because we have framed it by using helping verbs. So, whenever the questions are framed by using helping verbs, they are called verbal questions. Now, come to another example, like would you take tea or coffee? So, here would, I have made this question by using would, which is a modal auxiliary. So, here we have option to take tea or coffee. We have choice. So, this question can also be called a choice question, but before that we have to understand, we have to identify it as a verbal question. Okay. So now come to the last example of interrogative sentence, that is they are waiting for me, aren't they? So this is an example of tag question. So I have made the tag out of helping verb and not. Why I have used not here? Because here the statement given is positive one. See here, they are waiting for me. So this is a statement. So if the statement is positive, then question tag will be negative. Aren't they? So question tag will be made out of the same helping verb and not helping verb which we use or which we write in the statement. Like here, are is the helping verb, the same helping verb is used here to make the tag. If the question tag will be negative, like they are not waiting for me. If this statement would be like this, they are not waiting for me, then here the tag will be positive. They are not waiting for me. Are they? So this is an example of tag questions. So these all were the examples of interrogative sentences, and I hope you have understood interrogative sentences and the kinds of interrogative sentences with examples. Now let us discuss together about imperative sentences and exclamatory sentences. See here, imperative sentences are those sentences that carry any kind of order, suggestion, a piece of advice, request, etc. So these sentences, imperative sentences, also end with full stop like declarative sentences. But the message they want to convey or deliver are different from assertive sentences. Just take some examples here. See, example number 1. Listen carefully. So this may be an instruction or any kind of suggestion or advice. Okay, so this is an imperative sentence. Now come to another example. Follow my instructions to complete your work. So this is a kind of instruction given to the student or any other person to complete his or her work. So this is also an imperative sentence. Now come to next example. Consult a doctor as soon as possible. See, as soon as possible. So this is a kind of suggestion or advice. So this is also an imperative sentence. So we can also take some more examples like, please help me to carry these books to the library. So this is also an imperative sentence. So imperative sentences are commands, requests, suggestion or a piece of advice. Understood? So now come to exclamatory sentences. Exclamatory sentences are those sentences that convey our sudden feeling of joy, anger, sadness or any kind of entire feeling which comes sudden at once. So these kind of sentences are called exclamatory sentences. So exclamatory sentences are framed by using WH words or interjections. Exclamatory sentences always end with exclamation mark when they are framed by using WH words. Otherwise, if they are framed by using interjections, at least they carry exclamation mark after interjection. So if we frame exclamatory sentences by using interjections, sometimes that exclamatory sentence may carry two exclamation mark. But here I have given some examples like, see here, what a big house Mr. Sam has. So Mr. Sam has. So whenever we make exclamatory sentences by using WH words, that exclamatory sentence ends with verb. That verb may be the helping verb or main verb also. And sometimes it may also end with only the subject, like what a big house. This also may be an exclamatory sentence. And after this big house, the sentence is about the big house, so it is the subject of the sentence. So after subject also we can use exclamation mark to make it an exclamatory sentence. Okay. So here next is example number 2. Hooray! We won the match. No. Hooray! Our team won the match. So here, hooray! This is an interjection, and all interjections, they after using them we have to put an exclamation mark after them. So here, hooray! This is interjection. So after interjection I have used exclamation mark, but after exclamation mark this is just a statement. Our team won the match. This is, if I say only this part of sentence, so this is not an exclamatory sentence, rather it is just a simple sentence like this is an assertive sentence. Our team won the match, but I have used it with interjection, so together we can call it as an exclamatory sentence. Understood? Otherwise, I can also write the example like this. wow. This is also an interjection. So again, after interjection, again I can write an exclamatory sentence by using WH words. Like wow, how beautiful your painting is. So now see, now we have interjection also, and another sentence also I have started with WH word. So in both, after interjection also, after the another sentence also I have used exclamation mark. So in these three ways we can frame exclamatory sentence. So now for today's class, your homework is to complete exercise C in your book, page number 5, in which you have to identify the kinds of sentences accordingly, and you need to write whether each kind of sentence is, each sentence given in the exercise is assertive or declarative sentences, interrogative sentences, imperative sentences, or exclamatory sentences. I hope you will be able to do your work on your own.